to module number 5. Congratulations, you have completed module number 1, how software system work. Module number 2, requirement gathering and BA tools. Module number 3, building a portfolio, BA portfolio. Module number 4, banking project simulation. So now we begin to most important module of the entire course, because this is the module that help you get hired. Okay. So many students believe I don't have business analyst experience, I don't work in IT, I don't know Agile, I don't know Jira, I cannot become a BA. So that's not true. Every successful business analyst started with somewhere. Many people become business analysts from banking, customer service, retail, hospitality, manufacturing, logistic. The secret is learning how to use your existing experience. This module. So this module will teach you exactly how to do that. So today's job role, the first lesson will start with banking teller. So let's assume you are currently work as a banking teller and your daily responsibilities may include opening accounts, depositing money, withdrawing money, verifying customer identity, answering customer questions, processing transactions. Most tellers do not realize it, but they already understand banking process better than many technology professionals. So that knowledge is valuable. Okay. So how a teller becomes a UAT tester? So before becoming a business analyst, many people work as UAT tester, business tester, functional tester, QA analyst. Why? Because UAT testing teach you how software systems support business process, and banking tellers already understand the business side. So what is UAT? So UAT stands for user acceptance testing. User acceptance testing is the final validation performed before the system goes live. The purpose is simple: to verify the system works correctly for the business. Think about it this way: developers build the software, QA team test the software, business user verify that the software supports real business activities. The final verification is called UAT. So project digital account opening system. ABC Bank is launching a new digital account opening platform. Customers can open accounts online, upload identification, complete KYC verification, receive account numbers electronically. Before the system goes live, the business user must test it. So you have been assigned to a UAT as a UAT tester. So your responsibility is you must verify customers can open account, required fields work properly, documents can upload, validation message appear correctly, approved customers receive account numbers. You are testing the business process, not the code. So step number 1, understand the business process. Customer starts application, customer enters. You can create like a similar flow chart. Okay. So customers enters professional information, customer upload identification, customer submit application, KYC verification completed, account approved, account number generated, customer receive confirmation. So step number 2, understand the business requirement. Customers must be able to open a savings account online. Customers must provide mandatory information. Customer must upload identification documents. Approved customer must receive an account number. The system must display validation message when required information is missing. So create UAT test plan, template, project name, digital account opening system, testing objective, validate that the customers can successfully open account online. So the testing scope: customer registration, document upload, identity verification, account creation. Out of scope: loan products, credit cards, mortgage application. So entry criteria: development completed, test environment available, test data prepared. Exit criteria: all critical scenarios pass, no critical defects remain open. Step number 4, create UAT test scenarios. Scenario number 1, open savings account created. Scenario number 2, upload valid document successful. Submit incomplete. Let me make this one big. Submit incomplete application. Validation message displayed. generate account number created, verify confirmation message, customer receive confirmation. So this job is very easy because you are working day to day this flow. You can create similar test cases. Okay, so next one, create UAT test cases. Test case 1, open savings account. So you have multiple account here. Open application, enter customer. You don't need to do anything differently. You just need to do whatever you are doing manually. You can do it online. Okay, so that's only Libran. And you first document. There is nothing different. Upload identification, submit application, expected result, application submitted successfully, actual result, status, pass or fail. Test case 2, scenario, missing first name, steps, open application, leave first name blank, submit application, expected result, validation message displayed, actual result, pass or fail. Step number 6, execute testing. After creating test cases, the tester execute them, pass or fail. Okay, that's the result. Log defects. So let's say if you for the test case scenario 3, if it is fail, something system fail. So customer completes the application, expected result, account number should be generated, but actual result is no account number generated. So this become a defect. Okay, that's why this one is failing. Okay, so how to log this defect? So here you can track the defect template. Account number is not generated, incorrect validation message, so severity critical, because if account number is not generated, it's big problem, right? So status open, incorrect validation message, medium open. So you can follow this template when you start testing UAT. Okay, so severity levels critical, system cannot be used. That's why if there is no account number, we cannot use the system, right? So high, major business process impacted, medium business process works but has issues, low, cosmetic issues. Okay, step number 8, daily UAT status report. A tester provide daily updates UAT status report template. You can provide date, project, digital account opening system, total test cases, passed, failed, blocked, open defects, comments. Okay, so step number 9, requirements traceability matrix. The RTM ensure every requirement is tested. Okay, so you can have requirements here, and you can have a scenario ID, you can have a test case ID. Okay, step number 10, UAT signups. Once the testing is completed, business user decide whether the system can go live. So UAT sign up template, so digital account opening system, testing summary, total test cases, passed, failed, open defect, business decision, approved or rejected, business representative, date. Okay, your name and date. Usually you can send it in an email, or that's what the template says. Okay, so you can use this just to get an idea, but usually you can put it in an email. Okay, interview preparation. So your interview never, so you are saying you have never worked as a UAT tester before, why should we hire you? Okay, so the interviewer asking. So as a banking teller, I worked with customer onboarding and account opening process daily. Okay, so this is what you are currently doing. So to expand my skills, I completed user acceptance testing project for a digital opening system. Okay, so I created UAT test plan, UAT test scenarios, a test case, defect tracker, status report, requirement traceability matrix, and UAT sign-off documentation. So this experience helped me understand how business user validate banking system before production deployment. Okay, so lesson summary. Today you learn what UAT testing is, why banks perform UAT, how banking teller can transition into UAT testing, how to create UAT documentation, how to execute test cases, how to report defects, how to explain UAT experience during interviews. Remember, you don't need IT experience to begin. You already understand banking process. Now you are learning how to validate banking systems. So this is one of the fastest path toward becoming a business analyst. That's the end of lesson 51. Come back. In your previous lesson, we learned how a banking teller can transition into UAT tester by working on a digital account opening system. So today we'll look at another common career path: customer service call center agent. So thousands of business analysts start their career in customer service. Why? Because customer service representative already know how to listen carefully, ask questions, understand customer problem, follow business procedures, work with multiple software systems, document information accurately. These are the same skills that business analysts and UAT testers use every day. So today you will learn how your customer service experience can help you move into technology. Okay. So what is customer complaint management system? So every day customers contact company with questions or problem. For example, my payment did not go through. I was charged twice. I cannot log into my account. My bank card is blocked. My order has not arrived. The company needs a system to manage these complaints from start to finish, right? So this system is called customer complaint management system. So I'm talking about banking, but this is applicable for all module, right? Other projects also. So project customer complaint management system. So ABC Bank is replacing old complaint management system. The new system will allow customer service agent to create complaints, assign complaints to different departments, track complaint status, add notes, send updates to customer, close complaint after resolution before the system goes live. So the business user must perform user acceptance testing. So you are one of the UAT testers. Okay, so your responsibilities, your job is to verify that complaints can be created. It's the same job. Okay, complaint numbers are generated, complaints are assigned correctly, status updates work, notes are saved, close complaints cannot be edited, customer receive notification. Remember, you are testing whether the business process work correctly. So previously you are doing, now system is going to improve. So you are going to test if it is new system is working as expected. That's what you are going to do. Step number 1, understand the business process. So let's create a flow. Customer contact call center, agent verify customer identity, agent records complaint number is generated, just a reference number mean complaint assigned to appropriate department, department investigate, resolution provided, complaint closed, customer notified. So step number 2, business requirements. The system shall allow agents to create customer complaints. The system shall generate a unique complaint number. The system shall assign complaints to the correct department. Agent shall be able to update complaint status. Customer shall receive notification when the complaint is resolved. Close complaint shall become read-only. Step number 3, UAT test plan. The project name, customer complaint management system. So testing objective, validate that the customer complaint can be managed from creation to resolution. So testing scope, complaint creation, complaint assignment, status updates, complaint resolution, customer notification. Out of scope, employee payroll, loan processing, credit card application, entry criteria, development completed, UAT environment available, test users created, exit criteria, all critical scenarios pass, no critical or high defects remain open. So step number 4, UAT test scenarios. First scenario, create complaint created successfully. It's very easy, right? The day-to-day action you are doing, just verifying whether it's working or not. Okay, so generate complaint number, unique complaint number generated. Assign complaint assigned correctly, update complaint. If it is not working, that's a bug. Status update successfully. Close complaint closed. View close complaint is ready, read only, send customer notification, customer receive notification. Very easy. So test case, UAT test cases. Scenario number 1, customer, create a customer complaint. Test step, log into system, search for customer, select create complaint, enter complaint details, save complaint. Okay, so expected result, complaint is created successfully, actual pass or fail. Test case 2, generate complaint number. Test steps, create complaint, save complaint. Expected result, system generated unique complaint number. Okay, actual result, pass or fail. So you can follow the same thing here. Close complaint. How to do this one? Open an active complaint, enter resolution, click close complaint. So you can follow the same template, right? Expected result, complaint status change to closed and becomes read only. Okay, so status pass or fail. So UAT execution tracker, so you can record your result, what happened to your test cases when you execute. Okay, so UAT default tracker, so you can generate the description and you can write what are the failing test cases here. Okay, and UAT status report, customer complaint management, total test 20 cases and 17 passed, 3 is failed. Okay, so like this, 3 failed. So overall test status, testing in progress, requirements, traceability metrics. You can put a requirement, test scenario, and test case. UAT sign up, project, customer complaint management system, testing summary. You can write this detail, test cases, passed, failed, open defects, and business approved or reject, and your name. Okay, so interview preparation, let's discuss the interview. Interviewer, how does your call center experience relate to user acceptance testing? So as a customer service representative, I worked with customer complaint issues tracking and business process every day. So to prepare a career in technology, I completed a user acceptance testing project for a customer complaint management system. So I created UAT test plans, test scenarios, test cases, defect logs, status report, requirement traceability metrics, and UAT sign-up documentation. So this experience taught me how business user validate software before it released to customers. So what you can add to your resume after completing this project, you can confidently include customer complaint management system UAT project responsibilities, executed USD user acceptance testing, created UAT test plan, developed UAT test scenario, executed test cases, logged and tracked defects, maintained requirements traceability metrics, prepared UAT status report, participated in UAT sign-off activities. So this lesson summary. Today you learn how a customer service call center agent can transition into UAT testing, how complaint management system work and how to prepare UAT documentation, how to execute UAT test cases, how to report defects, how to explain this project during interviews. Remember, every customer complaint follows a business process. A UAT tester verifies that the software supports that process correctly. So your customer service experience already gives you the business knowledge, and now you are adding the technical testing skills that can help you move towards business analyst career. Okay, so that's the end of lesson number 52. Welcome back. In the previous lesson, we learned how a customer service call center agent can transition into a UAT tester by working on customer complaint management system, right? So today we'll look at another common career path, restaurant waiter or kitchen helper. So many people think restaurant experience has nothing to do with technology. This is completely wrong. So restaurants follow business process every minute. For example, taking customer orders, sending order to the kitchen, preparing food, saving customers, processing payment, closing orders. So these all business processes. So as a waiter or kitchen helper, you already understand how work flows from one person to another person. So that's exactly how business analysts think. So today you will learn how your restaurant experience can help you become a UAT tester. So what is the restaurant ordering and kitchen management system. So the most modern restaurant use software to manage customer orders. So the system allows employees to create customer order, send orders to kitchen, track food preparation, update order status, process payment, print receipt. Before the system is used by customers, it must be tested. So business users perform user acceptance testing to verify that the system supports daily restaurant operations. You are one of the UAT testers. So uh, if next time if you go to McDonald's or KFC, just see you place order on kiosk or you talk to the front end helper, and they place the order from the front end computer. There is a receipt print and the order will be placed in the kitchen, right? So that's the order we are going to track here. Okay, so your project is restaurant ordering and kitchen management system. So restaurant is replacing old ordering system with a new digital platform. So the new system allow waiters to create order using a tablet. You have seen this one, right? So kitchen staff to receive orders instantly, managers to monitor order status, cashier to process payment, customers to receive accurate bills. Your responsibility is to test the system before it goes live. Okay, so your responsibilities, you must verify that orders can be created, orders are sent to kitchen staff receive the correct items, order status updates correctly, bills are calculated accurately, payments are processed successfully, receipts are printed. Remember, you are testing whether the restaurant's business process works correctly. Okay, so step number 1, understand the business process. Customers enters restaurants, waiters create orders sent to kitchen prepares food served to customers, customer request bills, payment process, receipt printed, order closed. Okay, step number 2, business requirement. The system shall allow waiters to create customer orders. The system shall send orders to kitchen immediately. Kitchen staff shall be able to update the orders. The system shall calculate the customer's bill correctly. The system shall process payment. The system shall print a receipt after payment. So UAT test plan, a project named Restaurant Ordering and Kitchen Management System. A testing objective, validate the customer orders can be processed from order creation to payment. So testing scope, order creation, kitchen notification, order preparation, payment processing, receipt generation. So out of scope, inventory purchasing, employee payroll, supplier management. So entry criteria, development completed, UAT environment available, test menu created. So exit criteria, all critical scenarios pass, no critical defects remain open. Okay. So the scenario number 1, create customer order created successfully, send order to kitchen receive orders, update order status updated successfully, generate customer bill calculated correctly, process payment approved, print receipt printed successfully, close completed order closed. Okay, so UAT test cases. Test case 1, create customer order. Test steps, log into the system, select a table, add menu items, submit order. So expected result, order is created successfully. Final status, pass or fail. So test case number 2, send order to kitchen. So test steps, create order, click send to kitchen. Expected result, kitchen display receive the order immediately. Actual result, status pass or fail. Test case number 3, scenario, process customer payment, open completed order, select payment method, process payment, expected result, payment is approved and receipt is printed. So actual result, pass or fail. UAT execution tracker, here you can record your execution result, and the defect tracker. So if you have a defect, like for example, kitchen did not receive the order, that's a bug. Bill total calculated incorrectly, that's high. Receipt failed to print, medium. Okay, so UAT status report, restaurant ordering and kitchen management system. Total 25 test cases, 22 passed, 3 failed, and open defect 3. Testing in progress. So testing requirement traceability metrics. Here you can record it, your test scenarios, test cases. So UAT sign up, restaurant ordering and kitchen management system. So you can record all your findings and final decision. Okay, so let's talk about the interview question. So interviewer asking, how does your restaurant experience help you become a UAT tester? So answer, as a restaurant waiter, I followed business process every day, from taking customer orders to processing payment, so to prepare a career in technology. So I completed a user acceptance testing project for restaurant ordering and kitchen management system. So I created UAT test plans, test scenario, test cases, defect logs, status reports, and requirement traceability metrics, and UAT sign up documentation. So this project taught me how business users validate software before it is released to restaurants. So what you can do, add your resume, how you can add to your resume. After completing this project, you can confidently include restaurant ordering and kitchen management system UAT project responsibility, executed user acceptance testing, created UAT test plan, developed UAT test scenarios, executed test cases, logged and tracked defects, maintained requirements traceability metrics, prepared UAT status report, participated in UAT sign-off activities. So lesson summary. Today you learn how a restaurant waiter or kitchen helper can transition into UAT testing. So how restaurant ordering system work, how to create UAT documentation, how to execute UAT test cases, how to report defects, how to explain this project during interviews. Remember, every restaurant serves food through series of business processes. A UAT testers verify that the software supports those processes accurately. Your restaurant experience already gives you the business knowledge. Now you are adding software testing skills that can open the door for to career in business analyst. Okay, so that's the end of lesson number 53. Welcome back. In the previous lesson, we learned how a restaurant waiter or kitchen helper can transition into UAT tester by working on a restaurant ordering and kitchen management system, right? So today we'll look at another career path, security guard. So many people believe that the security work is only about protecting buildings. In reality, security guards follow business process every day. Okay, so for example, registering visitors, okay, checking identification, issuing visitor passes, monitoring building access, reporting incidents, recording visitor departures. Every one of these activities follows a defined process. So business analysts study processes, UAT tester verify that the software supports those processes. That means your security experience is valuable. Okay, so let's understand how you can put it in a paper. So what is a visitor management system? So large companies receive hundreds of visitors every day. Example, job candidates, customers, contractors, delivery orders, vendors, maintenance workers. Instead of writing visitor information in a notebook, companies use a visitor management system. The system allows security personnel to register visitors, verify identification, print visitor badges, notify employees, record entry and exit time, monitor building access. Before the system is used in production, business users perform user acceptance testing. You are one of the UAT testers. So project visitor management and building access control system. So ABC corporate headquarters is replacing the paper visitor log with the digital visitor management system. So the new system will register visitors electronically, scan government issued identification, print visitor badges, notify employees when visitors arrive, record visitor check-in and check-out times, maintain an audit trail. Your responsibility is to verify that the system works correctly before it goes live. So your responsibilities are: you must verify that the visitor can be registered, identification can be recorded, visitor badges print correctly, employees receive arrival notification, entry and exit times are saved, visitor records are searchable, access permission worked correctly. Remember, you are testing the business process, not the software code. So step number 1, understand the business process. Visitor arrives, security verify the identification, visitor information entered into the system, visitor badge printed, employee receive arrival notification, visitors enters building, visitor leaves the building, security records check out, visit completed. Step number 2, business requirements. So the system shall allow security staff to register visitors. The system shall record visitor information, identification information. The system shall generate visitor badge. The system shall notify the employee being visited. The system shall record visitor check-in and check-out times. The system shall maintain visitor history for reporting purposes. So UAT test plan, the project name, visitor management and building access control. The validated visitor can be registered, monitored and checked out successfully. So testing scope, visitors registration, identification capture, badge printing, employee notification, check-in and check-out, visitor search. So out of scope, payroll, human resource, building maintenance, enter criteria, development completed, UAT environment available, test visitor records created, exit criteria, all critical scenarios passed, no critical or high defects remain open. So test scenario, register visitor, visitor successfully registered, scan identification, ID information saved, print visitor badge, badge printed successfully, notify employee, notification received, record visitor checkout, exit time saved, search visitor history, visitor record displayed, reject unauthorized visitor, access denied. So UAT test cases. Test case number 1, register visitor, test steps, open visitor management system, enter visitor information, save visitor record, expected result, visitor is registered successfully, status pass or fail. Test case 2, scenario, print visitor badge, test steps, register visitor, click print badge, expected result, visitor badge is printed correctly, status pass or fail. Test case number 3, record visitor checkout, test steps, search visitor record, click checkout, expected result, visitor exit time is recorded successfully, actual result pass or fail. So this is UAT execution tracker. You can record your text executions. UAT defect tracker template. So here we have 3 defects. Visitor batch failed to print, so that's a high severity. Employee notification is not sent to high. Checkout time not saved, medium. So UAT status report, visitor management and building access control system. So total we executed 18 test cases, passed 15, 3 failed. Open defect 3, testing in progress. So requirement traceability matrix RTM. So you can record your test cases here. And UAT sign up, visitor management building access control system. This is the template. Total test cases, passed, failed and open defects, approved or reject, and business representative name, your name and date. So let's talk about how we can share this one in the interview. So interviewer is asking, how does your security guard experience help you become a UAT tester? So as a security guard, I followed structured business procedures every day, including visitor registration, identification, verification, access control and incidents reporting. So to prepare for a career in technology, I completed a UAT acceptance testing project for a visitor management and building access control system. So I created UAT test plans, test scenario, test cases, defect logs, status report, requirement traceability metrics and UAT sign-off documentation. This project taught me how business users validate software to ensure it supports real-world operational process. So what you can do at your resume after completing this project, you can confidently include visitor management and building access control system UAT project responsibility, executed user acceptance testing, created UAT test plan, developed UAT test scenarios, executed test cases, logged and tracked defects, maintained requirement traceability metrics, prepared UAT status report, participated in UAT sign-up activities. So lesson summary, today you learn how a security guard can transition into UAT testing, how step management system work, how to create UAT documentation, how to execute UAT test cases, how to report defects, how to explain this project during interviews. Remember, every visitor entering a building follows a defined business process. A UAT tester ensures that the software accurately supports that process. Your security experience has already taught you discipline, attention to detail, and process compliance. So now you are building the software testing skill that can help you transition into UAT tester or business analyst role. Thank you. That's end up lesson number 54. Back in the previous lesson, we learned how a security guard can transition into UAT tester by working on a visitor management and building access control. So today we will look at another career path, career coffee shop owner. So if you work as a coffee shop cashier, so you may think your job has nothing to do with technology, right? So the truth is you use business system every day. So think about your daily task. So you take customer orders, right? So process payment and print receipt, apply discount, redeem loyalty rewards, handle refunds. So open and close cash registers. So every one of these tasks um, task follows a business process. So a business analyst understands those processes. So UAT tester verify that software supports those processes correctly. Okay, so that means your cashier experience is already preparing you for a career in technology. So let's understand how we can put it in a document. So what is the point of sales? Do you know POS system? So point of sale POS system in the software business used to sell products and accept payments, right? So typical POS system allows employees to create custom orders, add food, drinks, apply discounts, accept cash, debit or credit card payments, print receipts, process refunds, track daily sales. So before we knew POS system is used in stores, business users perform user acceptance testing. So you are one of the UAT testers. Okay, so project coffee shop point of sale POS system. So ABC Coffee is introducing a new POS system across all its stores. The new system will allow employees to take custom orders, customize drinks, apply promotions, accept multiple payment methods, print receipts, process refunds, record loyalty points. So before the rollout begins, the system must be tested by business users. So your responsibility is to verify that the system supports day-to-day coffee shop operations. So your responsibilities, you must verify that orders can be created, drinks can be customized, discounts are applied correctly, loyalty points were awarded correctly, payments are processed successfully, so refunds work correctly, receipts are printed. So remember, you are validating the business process, not testing software code. Okay, so step number 1, understand the business process. Let's create a diagram. Customer places order, cashier select menu items, drinks customization added, discounts applied, payment processed, receipt printed, loyalty points added, order completed. Okay, so step number 2, business requirements. The system shall allow cashier to create custom orders. The system shall support drink customization. System shall apply promotional discounts. System shall process cash, debit and credit card payment. System shall allow print customer receipts. System shall update customer loyalty points. System shall process refunds. So these are the main functionalities. Okay, so UAT test plan, coffee shop point of sale system, testing object, validate that customer orders and payments can be completed successfully. So testing scope, order creation, product customization, discounts, payments, refunds, receipt printing, loyalty program. So out of scope, employee scheduling, inventory purchasing, payroll. So entry criteria, development completed, UAT environment available, test products loaded. So exit criteria, all critical business scenarios passed, no critical or high defects remain open. So step number 4, UAT test scenarios. So the first one, custom create order. So expected results order created successfully. Customize beverage, customization saved. Apply discount, discount calculated correctly. Process debit card payment, payment approved. Print receipt, receipt printed. Award loyalty points, points added to account. Process refund, refund completed successfully. Okay, so UAT test cases. Scenario 1, create custom order. Test steps, log into POS, select coffee, add pastry, complete order. Expected results, order create successfully. So this is the status, pass or fail. Test case 2, scenario, apply promotional discount. So test steps, create order, apply promotion, complete payment. Expected result, discount applied correctly. Test case 3, scenario, process refund. Test steps, locate completed transaction, select refund, confirm refund. Refund process successfully. So this is the UAT execution tracker. Step number 7, you can list all your execution result. First test case pass, second one pass, third one pass, fourth one fail, fifth one pass. So step number 7, UAT defect tracker. So we have 3 defects. Discount is not calculating in very well, incorrectly. So loyalty points not updating. Receipt failed to print. Okay, so this is high, next to our medium. So step 8, status report. So project coffee shop point of sale system. Total test cases 22, passed 19, failed 3, blocked 0, open defects 3. Testing in progress. Step number 9, requirements traceability metrics. Okay, so you can list your requirement here and your test scenario and test cases. So UAT sign up, this is the template. So coffee shop point sale system and total test cases, pass, fail, open defects, and approved decision, and business representative, which is you. So how you can share this experience in an interview preparation? So interviewer is asking, how does your experience as a coffee shop cashier related to UAT acceptance testing? So answer, as a coffee shop cashier, I worked with order processing, payment handling, customer service, and daily business operations. So to prepare for a career in technology, I completed a user acceptance testing project for coffee shop point of sale system. So I created UAT test plans, test scenarios, test cases, defect logs, status reports, requirement traceability metrics, and UAT sign up documents. So this project taught me how business user validates software before it is implemented across multiple store locations. So what you can add to your resume after completing this project, you can confidently include coffee shop point of sale POS UAT project, responsibilities, executed user acceptance testing, created UAT test plan, develop UAT test scenarios, executed test cases, logged and tracked defects, maintains requirement traceability metrics, prepared UAT status report, participated in UAT sign-off activities. So lesson summary. Today you learn how coffee shop cashier can transition into UAT testing, how POS systems support daily retail operations, how to create UAT documentation, how to execute test cases, how to report defects, how to explain this project during interviews. Remember, so every copy order follows a business process. A UAT tester ensures that the software accurately supports that the process from order placement to payment and receipt generation. So your cashier experience has already taught you customer service, transaction handling, and attention to detail. So now you are building a software testing skills that can help you transition into UAT tester or business analyst role. So that's end of lesson number 55. Thank you. From your current job to business analyst. So lesson number 56. Supermarket cashier to UAT tester. So supermarket self-checkout and point of sale system project. So hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous lesson we learned how a coffee shop cashier can transition into UAT tester by working on a coffee shop point of sale system, right? So today we'll look at another common career path, supermarket cashier. So if you work as a supermarket cashier, you already interact with the software every day. So every customer transaction follows a business process. So let's take example. What are the activities a cashier do? Scanning products, look up product prices, applying discounts, accepting coupons, processing payments, printing receipt, handling returns, opening and closing the cash register. Large supermarkets also use self-checkout machines where customer can pay for their own items. These systems must work correctly before they are released to stores. So business users perform user acceptance testing to ensure that everything works expected. So you are one of the UAT testers. So what is a supermarket self-checkout system? So a self-checkout system allows customer to scan product, weigh produce, apply coupons, pay using cash or card, print receipt, complete purchases without a cashier. The system must correctly calculate total taxes and discounts and payments. So before deployment, the business team perform UAT. So this is the project. So Freshmart Supermarket is introducing a new self-checkout POS across all stores. The new system will scan product barcodes, calculate total automatically, support coupons and promotion, process different payment method, print receipt, handle product returns, record daily sales. Before rollout begins, business user must test the system. So your responsibility is to verify that customer can complete purchase successfully. So your responsibility is you must verify the products scanned correctly, prices are accurate, discount applied correctly, coupons are accepted, tax calculated correctly, payment are processed, receipts are printed, returns are completed successfully. Remember this one. Yes, you are validating the business process, not testing the computer programming. So understand the business process. Customer selects products, products scan, system calculate total, coupons applied, taxes calculated, payment completed, receipt printed, transaction completed. So system, these are the requirements. The system shall scan product barcodes, system shall calculate the correct total amount, the system shall apply discount coupons, system shall calculate applicable taxes, the system shall process cash, debit and credit card payments, the system shall print receipt, the system shall support product returns. So project name, supermarket self-checkout product testing object, validate that the customers can successfully purchase return products. The testing scope, barcode scanning, coupons, discounts, tax calculation, payment processing, receipt printing, product returns. Out of scope, inventory replacement, supplier ordering, payroll. Okay. UAT environment available. See these are the entry criteria. Test product created, test payment cards are available. So exit criteria, all critical business scenarios pass, no critical or high defects remain open. So the UAT test scenarios: scan product barcode, product added successfully, apply coupon, discount applied correctly, process debit card payment, payment approved, print receipt, receipt printed, return purchased item, refund processed, purchase multiple products, correct total displayed, view refresh bodies, price calculated correctly. So UAT cases: scan product barcode, test steps, scan serial box, verify product appears, continue checkout, expected result, product appears with correct price. Test cases: apply coupon, test steps, scan products, scan coupon, review total. So expected result: coupon discount applied correctly. Scenario: return purchase item, open completed transaction, select item, process return, so expected result, refund processed successfully. So these are the UAT execution tracker. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 test cases pass, one is fail. So how you can display, record your defects on a UAT defect tracker. So here you can see coupon not applied, that's one defect, one bug. The severity is high, incorrect tax calculation, critical open, receipt missing, purchase items, so that's a medium. So UAT status report template, supermarket self checkout NPO system, that's the project name. Total test cases 30, pass 27, fail 3, blocked 0, open defects, overall status testing in progress. So this is the RTM, requirements traceability matrix. So you can list your requirement here, ID, test scenario, test cases. So this is the UAT sign up template, project name, testing summary, total test cases 30, pass 27, fail 3, open defects 3, business approved, decision or rejected, business representative, which is you. So interview preparation, let's understand how we can share this experience in a business interview process. So interviewer is asking, how does your supermarket cashier experience related to UAT testing? So answer you can provide: as a supermarket cashier, I worked with barcode scanning, payment, customer service, refunds, and retail operation every day. Okay, so to prepare for a career in technology, so I completed a UAT acceptance testing project for supermarket self-checkout and PO system. So I created UAT test plans, test scenario, test cases, defect logs, status report, requirement traceability matrix, and UAT sign-up documentation. So the project helped me to understand how business user validate retail software before it is displayed to stores. So what you can add to your resume: supermarket self-checkout and PO system UAT project. Responsibilities: executed user acceptance testing, create a UAT test plan and develop UAT test scenarios, executed test cases, logged and tracked defects, maintenance requirement traceability matrix, prepared UAT status reports, participated in UAT sign-up activities. So lesson summary: today you learn how a supermarket cashier can transition into UAT testing, how self-checkout and PO system work, how to create UAT documentation, how to execute test cases, how to report defects, how to explain your UAT project during interviews. So every purchase at a supermarket follows a business process. A UAT tester ensures that the software accurately supports that process to customer can complete their purchases without issues. So your retail experience has already taught you transaction processing, customer service, and potential workflows. So now you are building the testing skills that can help you move into UAT tester or business analyst role. So thank you. That's the end of lesson number 56. Welcome back. In our previous lesson, we learned how a supermarket cashier can transition into UAT tester by working on a supermarket self-checkout and PO system. So today we'll look at one of the strongest career path into business analysis: banking back office employee. So many people working in banking operation do not realize how close they are already to become a business analyst. So banking back office employees work with customer application, document verification, data entry, compliance check, approval process, transaction processing, exception handling. These are exactly our areas where business analysts work. So the difference is the back office employees perform the business process. A business and improves and support the system that runs the business process. So today we learn how a banking back office employees can transition into UAT testing. So what is a loan origination system? So you know, LOS is a banking application used to manage complete loan process. It helps banks receive loan application, collect customer information, verify documents, perform credit checks, calculate eligibility, approve or reject loans, generate loan agreements, track loan status. So before launching a new loan origination system, the business user perform user acceptance testing. So here one of the UAT tested. So you can apply any scenario, maybe check clearing backup is your statement generating investment. So anything you can apply. So just understand your workflow. So loan origination, we are going to use LOIC here as example. So loan origination and loan processing system. So ABC Bank is replacing its own loan processing system with a new digital loan origination system. So the new system will allow customers to apply loans online, employees to review application, credit officers to make decisions, operation teams to process approval loans, customers to receive loan agreements electronically. So before production release, the business team must verify that the system is supposed to complete loan processes. Your responsibility is to test the system from banking operation perspective. So your responsibilities are you must verify that the loan applications can be created, customer information is captured correctly, required documents can be uploaded, eligibility rules work correctly, applications move through approval stages, loan agreements are generated, loan status updated correctly. Remember, you are the testing business functionality, you're not writing software code. Okay, so let's understand the business process. Step number 1, customer applies for a loan, application created, application information entered, documents uploaded, credit review completed, loan eligibility calculated, loan approved or rejected, agreement generated, loan funded, customer notified. So business requirements, system shall allow customers to submit loan applications, system shall capture customer financial information, system shall allow employees to upload and verify documents, system shall allow calculate loan eligibility based on the business rules, system shall support loan approval rejection decision, system shall generate loan agreements for approved application, system shall update loan application status. So UAT test plan, the loan origination and loan processing system testing objective, validate that the loan application can processed successfully from submission to approval. So testing scope, loan application creation, customer information, document uploaded, eligibility calculation, approval, workflow, loan agreement generation, status updates. So out of scope, mortgage servicing, loan calculations, loan collections, interest rate configuration. So entry criteria, UAT environment available, the test customer profiles created, loan products configured. So exit criteria, all critical loan scenarios passed, no critical defects remain open. So this is our UAT test scenarios. Create loan application, expected result application created, upload documents accepted, calculate loan eligibility, correct decision displayed, approve loan application status updated to approved, reject loan application status updated to rejected, generate loan agreement created, find approved loan, funds released successfully. So here are the test cases. Scenario, create loan application, how to reproduce, log into loan origination system, enter customer detail, select loan products, submit application. Expected result, loan application create successfully. So next scenario, upload customer documents. Steps, open loan application, upload identification document, upload income documents, save application. Expected result, documents uploaded successfully. Scenario, approve loan application. Test steps, open completed application, review eligibility, select approve. So the expected result, application status changed to approve. So this is the execution tracker. We have executed and one test case is failing. Okay, rest everything is passing. This is the UAT defect tracker. So eligibility calculation incorrect, critical, document upload failed, this high, loan status not updated, medium. So UAT status report, the project loan origination and loan system processing system. So total test cases 35, pass 32, fail 3. Okay. So open defects 3, testing in progress. So this is the RTM traceability matrix template. You can list your test cases and the requirement and test scenario numbers. So UAT sign up template, you can write this testing summary, how many test cases you executed, how many passed, how many failed and open defects, and what is the business decision approved or rejected. So your name as a business representative. So interview preparation, interviewer is asking how does your banking back office experience related to UAT testing. So answer, banking back office employee. I work with customer application, document verification, compliance process and transaction workflows. So to prepare for a business analyst career, I completed user acceptance testing project for a loan origination and loan processing system. So I created test plans, test scenario, test cases, defect logs, status reports, requirement traceability matrix, and UAT sign-up documentation. So the project helped me to understand how banking users validate system before they are released to customers. So what you can add to your resume: loan origination and loan processing system UAT, responsibilities executed user acceptance testing, create a UAT test plan, deployed UAT test scenarios, developed, executed test cases, validated banking business rules, logged and tracked defects, maintained requirement traceability metrics, prepared UAT status reports, participated in UAT sign-off activities. So lesson summary: today you learn how banking back office employees can transition into UAT testing, how loan origination system work, how to test banking workflows, how to validate business rules, how to create UAT documentation, how to explain your project during interviews. Remember, a banking back office employee already understand the business. The business analyst connect that business knowledge with technology. So by learning UAT testing, you are building the bridge between banking operation and software systems. So that's the end of lesson number 57. Thank you. Back. So in the previous lesson, we learned how banking back office employee can transition into UAT tester by working on a loan origination and loan processing system. So today we'll look at another career path, factory worker. Okay. So many people think factory work and technology are completely different worlds. So however, modern factories depends heavily on software systems. So if every day factory workers follow business process such as receiving materials, checking inventory, operating machines, tracking production, recording quality checks, packaging products, updating completed work, these activities create valuable business knowledge. Okay, so as a business analyst studies these processes, a UAT tester verify that the software supports these processes correctly. So your factory experience can become your advantage. Okay, so what is an inventory management and production tracking system? So manufacturing companies use software system to manage their operations, and in inventory management and production tracking system help companies track sorry raw materials, monitor inventory levels, create production orders, track production progress, record quality inspections, update finished goods, or generate reports. Before implementing a new system, factory employees and business users perform user acceptance testing. So you are one of the UAT tester. So ABC Manufacturing is introducing a new digital production management system. So the new system will allow factory employees to view available materials, create production requests, track manufacturing progress, record quality inspections, update finished product quantities, generate production reports. Before the system goes live, the business team needs to employees who understand factory operation to test their system. So your responsibility is to validate that the system support real factory process. So your responsibility, you must verify that the inventory quantities are accurate, production orders can be created, materials can be assigned, production status updates correctly, quality checks can be recorded, finished products are added to inventory, reports show accurate information. So remember, you are testing business operation, not programming. Okay, so let's understand the business process. Materials arrive at factory, inventory team records materials, production order created, materials assigned to production, manufacturing begins, quality inspection completed, finished products recorded, inventory updated, production report generated. So business requirement, the system shall allow employees to verify available inventory, the system shall allow production orders to be created, the system shall track production status, the system shall record quality inspection result, the system shall update finished product inventory, the system shall generate production reports. So step number 3, UAT test plan, project name inventory management and production tracking system. So testing objective, validate that the factory operations can be managed accurately using the new system. So testing scope, inventory tracking, production orders, material allocation, quality inspection, production completion and reporting. So out of scope, employee payroll, supplier contracts, equipment maintenance. So entry criteria, UOT environment available, test inventory data created, production users available. So exit criteria, all critical manufacturing workflows tested, no critical defects remain open. So UOT test scenarios, view inventory displayed correctly, create production order created successfully, assign materials allocated correctly, update production status updated successfully, record quality inspection saved, complete production order, finished goods added, generate production report generated correctly. Scenario, create production order, test steps, log into production system, select product, enter production quantity, submit production order. The expected result, the production order created successfully. Scenario, record quality inspection. So test steps, open completed production order, enter inspection results, save inspection. Okay, so expected result, quality inspection recorded successfully. Scenario, completed production order, updated production status to complete, confirm finished quantity, finished products added to inventory. So this is the execution tracker sample. You can write your test case number, and you can write the execution result. So here you can see just for sample, pass, fail, pass. So UAT defect tracker. So production quantity not updated, that's a severe high bug. Inventory balance incorrect, critical, report showing incorrect data, medium. Okay, so UAT status report, total test cases 28, 25 passed, 3 failed, and block 0, open 3 defects. Okay, testing in progress. So this is the requirement traceability matrix template viewer. This is the UAT templates sign up template. You can write the testing summary, how many test cases executed, pass, fail, open defect, and what's your decision. Okay, so now let's understand how you can put it in, how you can share your experience in an interview process. Okay, so interview preparation, interviewer asking how does your factory experience related to UAT testing. So your answer is as a factory worker, I followed production process, quality procedures, inventory controls, and operational workflows every day. So to prepare a career in technology, I completed a user acceptance testing project for an inventory management and production tracking system. So I created UAT test plan, test scenario, test cases, defect logs, status report, requirement traceability metrics, and UAT sign up documentation. This project helped me to understand how business users validate software to ensure it supports real manufacturing operations. Okay, so what you can add to your resume: inventory management and production tracking system UAT project. Responsibilities: executed user acceptance testing, created UAT test plan, developed UAT test scenarios, executed test cases, validating manufacturing workflows, logged and tracked defects, maintenance requirement traceability metrics, prepared UAT status reports, participated in UAT sign-up activities. So lesson summary: today you learn how a factory worker can transition into UAT testing, how manufacturing system supports business operations, how to test inventory and production workflows, how to create UAT documentation, how to report defects, how to explain your project during interviews. Remember, a factory worker understands how products are created. A business analyst understands how systems support that process. By learning UAT testing, you are connecting your real world experience with technology. So your operational knowledge is valuable. So now you are adding the skills need to move toward a UAT tester or business analyst career. So that's the end of lesson number 58. And hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous lesson, we learned how a factory worker can transition into UAT tester by working on an inventory management and production tracking system. So today we'll look at another career path: driver. Okay, so many people believe driving is only about transportation. However, professional drivers follows complex business process every day. So a driver understands delivery schedules, customer locations, route planning, vehicle assignments, package tracking, proof of delivery, safety procedures, issue reporting. Modern transportation companies depend on a software system to manage these activities. So this creates an opportunity. Your driving experience can become business knowledge. So by learning UAT testing, you can transition into technology. So what is a fleet management and delivery tracking system? So a fleet management system is a software used by transportation companies to manage vehicles, drivers, and deliveries. So the system helps companies assign vehicles to drivers, plan delivery routes, track vehicle locations, monitor delivery status, capture proof of delivery, manage maintenance schedules, generate delivery reports before launching a new system. The business perform user acceptance testing. So you are one of the UAT tester. So ABC Logistics is implementing a new digital fleet management system. So the new system will allow dispatchers to assign deliveries, drivers to receive delivery information, customers to track deliveries, managers to monitor fleet activity, companies to analyze delivery performance. Before the system goes live, drivers and operations employees must test the system. So your responsibility is to verify that the system supports daily delivery operations. So your responsibilities are: you must verify that drivers receive assigned deliveries, routes are displayed correctly, delivery status update work, customer address are accurate, proof of delivery can be captured, delivery completion is recorded, report shows correct information. Remember, you are the testing business operation, not software programming. Okay, so let's draw a diagram, understand the business process. Customer places a delivery order, dispatcher receives the delivery request, delivery assigned to driver, driver receives route information, driver travels to the customer location, package delivered, driver capture proof of delivery, delivery status updated, customer receive confirmation. So business requirement: system shall allow dispatchers to assign deliveries to drivers. Drivers shall receive delivery information through the system. The system shall display delivery routes, and drivers shall update the delivery status. The system shall capture proof of delivery. Customer shall receive delivery notification. Manager shall review delivery performance report. UAT test plan: fleet management and delivery tracking system. Validate that the deliveries can be assigned completed and tracked successfully. So testing scope, driver assignment, route information, delivery tracking, status update, proof of delivery, customer notification report. So out of scope, employee payroll, vehicle manufacturing, insurance management. So entry criteria, UOT environment available, test drivers created, the test delivery orders available. Exit criteria, all critical delivery scenarios passed, no critical defects remain open. Okay, so now let's create test cases. Test scenario, assign delivery to driver, expected result, driver receive assignment, view delivery route displayed correctly, update delivery status updated successfully, capture proof of delivery, proof saved successfully, complete delivery mark complete, send customer notification, customer receive update, generate delivery report generate correctly. So test cases scenario, assign delivery to driver, test cases, login as dispatcher, select delivery request, assign driver, submit assignment. Okay, so driver received delivery assignment. So test case, capture proof of delivery, test steps, driver completes delivery, upload customer signature photo, submit completion, expected results, proof of delivery saved successfully. So updated delivery status, test steps, driver opens delivery, changes status to delivered, expected result, delivery status changed to completed. So this is your execution tracker. You can put your execution result, test case 1 pass, test case 2 pass, third pass, test scenario 4 fail. Okay, so this is the UAT defect tracker. Driver not receiving assignment, that's very critical. Incorrect route displayed, high. Proof of delivery upload failed, medium. Okay, so this is the status report UOT. Total test cases executed 25, passed 22, failed 3. Status testing in progress. This is the requirement traceability matrix. You can list your requirements, test scenario and test case here. Sign up template here. Testing summary, how many test cases you executed, pass, fail, open defects, and your decision and your name and date. So let's see how you can explain to the interviewer during the interview process this experience. So interviewer, how does your driver experience related to UOT testing? As a driver, I worked with delivery process, customer locations, schedules, and operational procedures every day. So to prepare for a career in technology, I completed user acceptance testing project for a fleet management delivery tracking system. So I created UAT test plans, test scenario, test cases, defect logs, status report, requirement traceability matrix, UAT sign up documentation. So this project helped me to understand how business users validate software to ensure it support transportation operations. So what you can add to your resume: fleet management delivery tracking system, UAT project responsibilities, executed user acceptance testing, created UAT test plan, developed UAT test scenarios, executed test cases, validate transportation workflows, logged and tracked defects, maintained requirement traceability matrix, prepared UAT status report, participated in UAT sign-up activities. So lesson summary: today you learn how a driver can transition into UAT testing, how fleet management system work, how to test delivery workflows, how to create UAT documentation, how to report defects, how to explain your project during interviews. Remember, drivers understand real world delivery operations. Business analysts understand how technology support those operations. By learning UAT testing, you are turning your existing experience to your technology experience. Your current job is not a limitation, so it is your starting point. Now you are building the bridge towards becoming a UAT tester and eventually a business analyst. So that's end of lesson number 59. Thank you. Welcome back. Today's very important lesson. This is the final lesson of module number 5. Throughout this module, we learn how people from different background transition into UAT testing and eventually become a business analyst. So we covered banking teller, customer service agent, restaurant worker, security guard, coffee shop cashier, supermarket cashier, banking back office employee, factory worker, driver. So today we'll look at one more career path, clerk to UAT tester. So many people working as clerks already perform tasks that very similar to business analyst. So clerk often works with documents, forms, data entry, record management, approvals, filing processes, customer requests. These are the business process. A business analyst help organization improve the processes. A UAT tester verify that the technology supports this process correctly. So your clerk experience is valuable. So you already understand how information moves through an organization. So what is a document management and how workflow approval system? So organizations handle thousands of documents every day. Example applications, contracts, invoices, employee forms, customer requests, legal documents. A document management system help organization upload documents, sort files, securely search documents, send documents for approval, track changes, maintain history before launching a new system. The business user perform user acceptance testing. You are one of the UAT testers. So ABC company is replacing the manual paper-based document process with digital document management system. So the new system will allow employees to upload documents, categorize documents, submit documents for approval, approve or reject requests, track document status, search historical records, maintain in audit trail. Before the system goes live, business user must verify that the system supports daily documents operations. So your responsibility is to test the system from the business user perspective. So your responsibilities are you must verify the documents can be uploaded, documents are stored correctly, users can search documents, approval workflows work correctly, status updates are accurate, rejected documents can submitted document history is maintained. Remember, you are validating the business process, not testing the programming code. So let's draw a diagram to understand the business process. So first step, employee create the documents. Documents upload into system. Documents categorized. Documents submitted for approval. Managers review documents. Document approved, rejected. Status updated. Documents stored permanently. Audit history maintained. So business requirement, the system shall allow user to upload documents. The system shall allow user to categorize documents. System shall route documents for approval. Manager shall able to approve or reject documents. System shall update document status. System shall maintain document history. User shall be able to search documents. So UAT test panel, document management and workflow approval systems validate that the documents can be created, reviewed, approved and stored successfully. So testing scope, document upload, document categorization, approval workflow, status updates, search functionality, document history. So out of scope, employee payroll, email notification configuration, hardware installation. So enter criteria, UAT environment available, test documents created, user accounts available. So exit criteria, all critical document workflow tested, no critical defects remain. Okay, so this is the test scenario. So upload documents upload successfully, categorize document, category saved correctly, submit document approval for approvals, approval request created, approval document status updated to approved, reject document status updated to rejected, search document displayed, view document history, audit history displayed. Okay, now upload document, test steps, log into the system, select upload document, choose file, submit, upload. So expected result, document uploaded successfully. Test case 2, approve document, test step, open pending approval request, review documents, select approve. Expected results, document status changed to approved. Okay, test case 3, search document, enter document name, click search, expected result, correct document displayed. So this is the UAT execution tracker. First scenario pass, 2, second one is pass, third one is pass, fourth one is fail, pass. Okay, defect tracker. So documents approval notification is not sent, that's high. Search functions returns incorrect results, that's medium. Document history not recorded, critical. So here is the UAT status report. Total 30 test cases executed, 27 passed, 3 failed. Open defects 3, testing in progress. So RTM, requirement traceability matrix template, you can list your business requirement, test scenarios and test cases. Okay, so UAT sign up. This your template. You can write the testing summary, how many test cases pass, fail, open defects and business decision and your name and date. Okay, so let's see how we can share this information in an interview. Okay, so interviewer asking, you have clerk experience, why should we consider you for a UAT or business analyst role? So as a clerk, I worked with document processing, data management, record keeping and approval workflows. So to prepare for technology career, I completed the user acceptance testing project for document management and workflow approval system. So I created UAT test plan, test scenario, test cases, defect logs, status report, requirement traceability metrics and UAT sign up documentation. So this experience helped me to understand how business processes translate into software system and how users validate those system before implementation. So what you can add to your resume: the document management and workflow approval system, UAT projects. So responsibilities executed user acceptance testing, UAT test plan, develop UAT test scenario, executed test cases, validate document workflows, tested approval process, logged and tracked defects, manage requirement traceability metrics, RTM, prepared UAT status report, participated in UAT sign-up activities. That's a complete of module number 5. So congratulations, you have completed module number 5. So from your current job to business analyst, you now have experience creating UAT documentation for digital account opening system, custom complaint management, restaurant ordering system, visitor management, coffee shop POS, supermarket self-checkout, loan origination system, inventory management system, fleet management system, document management system. So you have created a portfolio of 10 UAT projects. So you remember, business analyst, someone who understands the business problem and help build their solutions. So your previous job experience not wasted. So your experience is your foundation. By learning business process, requirement, UAT testing, documentation, stakeholder communication, you are building the skills needed to transition to business analyst career. So your journey, current job, UAT tester, junior business analyst or business analyst. So this is how you can turn your experience into a technology user. So that's the end of module number 5 and lesson number 60. Thank you.